Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. Today I'm going to be streaming for you a bit of American Truck Simulator. Jesus. You know what? One of these days I might learn how to speak actually. So let me get this all started here. I already have the game opened. It just looks like it is going to probably have me parked at my home base or whatever, since the beta just updated. Let me... Oh, look at this. They added some things, actually. That's awesome. Okay, now I'm super interested. I want to take a look at this convoy thing really quick. Huh. Huh. This game has multiplayer. That's it. I'm going to tell Mavericks that he's fucking getting this game and that we're going to play this sometime. So... Maybe I'll be co-streaming this with friends later on, but I'm excited. Let me take a look at this quick travel too. Okay. Looks like now you can quick travel, I'm guessing, to any place where you could potentially have a garage and that you've discovered. Yeah, that's what I'm going to guess. Or I don't know. Maybe it's just certain places. I don't know, because I don't think you can have a garage in. I think maybe Salmon, but I think you can have one in Ketchum or vice versa. I think there's one available in Pocatello. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the standard for that is. But yeah, it looks like now they have a quick travel system as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else is new? Literally, this just updated earlier, so a lot of this is really new to me. Let me take a look here. I think the last time I was thinking about taking out a bit more of a loan to potentially buy another garage. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it though. So we'll find something that pays pretty well and deal with that. Yeah, no, I'm excited now. I don't know what else has potentially changed, but we'll see. We will see. Let's check the external contracts market first, see if there's anything really good paying for that. Okay, not really anything too exciting. Let's look at the freight market then. Yeah, let's do this one. It's not necessarily the best, like in terms of amount that I'll get at the end, but price per mile wise, it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to do that one. Ah, fuck, just stubbed my toe. Okay, here we go. This one is a special mission, so I'm not going to get any sleep beforehand. I'm also not going to refuel beforehand. The thing with these special missions is that they basically fill up your sleep and your fuel before you start it. So definitely worth it to not sleep or fuel up beforehand. Okay, let's see here. I wonder if the qualifications for the fast travel is having either a garage or maybe a hiring agency or whatever. I'll have to look into that since it's new, but I'm actually really curious on that. Because I would love to know what the fast travel or quick travel requirements are. Also, since we're at a stoplight here, I'd like to point out and show off the Unregistered Candle Cam 2. Let me move my spoon out of the way. Today, I am going to be making another gel candle, since that's why I have a lot of his gel wax. And this one I'm actually using a different type of scent. I mean, not necessarily different, but I'll kind of show what's a little bit different about it in just a moment. Well, since we got another red light, I can show it off right now then. Okay. So, you know, the normal bottles I use are, you know, these big ones. But the cool thing is, from the website I order them from, Aztec Candle, you have an option of either getting a discount if you buy a certain number of bottles of a certain size or more, or you can actually get free bottles with your order. The free bottles are these kind of little sample-sized ones, which personally I like to do since I don't order the really big bottles, and I also like to discover what other scents are for them. Once I kind of have experienced all their scents, I'll probably just do the discount, but since I haven't experienced all their scents, I haven't smelled all of them, at this time, I find it, you know, more fun or more better, whatever you want to describe it as, to get the little sample size bottles. But let me pull into here, and then as soon as I pick up the trailer, I'll show off a little bit more. And being a special mission, I won't even have to really get into position for the trailer. They'll actually start the trailer off for me. Okay. Also, this one will have plenty of time to do since the offer expires in a really long time. I think that the time that you have is kind of based on that. I could be wrong. Anyway, while this is all getting set up here, though, I'll just kind of show this off. But yeah, these are the little sample size bottles. I think they have about 30 milliliters of scent oil. So they're pretty good. If you guys ever decide you want to get into candle making, the site that I use is Aztec Candle, but I mean there's plenty of them out there. I just like them because the prices they offer are pretty cheap, and you know they do offer discounts and stuff, and I don't know, I kind of like them. Otherwise, you know, plenty of other places. Scents are pretty good too. I think the scent oils are also pretty good. Their price on gel is like one of the best prices for gel wax I've seen out there. So I'm not going to complain about that. Anyway, I think for these special missions, I think the maximum speed limit we can do is 40. So, and we can't really speed at all because we have a police escort. The other, the cool thing though is that when we come up to stoplights and stuff, we just get to ignore like stoplights and stop signs. Unless there's traffic in front of us. But if it's like a stoplight like this where it's red, the police escort will just go through, and then we'll also get to go through as well. I'm going to take this super ultra extra especially wide, because these special mission trailers, god damn, let me tell you, they are a bitch. Like, they will try to get caught up on every single thing they can. And, yeah, they're a pain. Also, they're super heavy, so, you know, you definitely don't want to be taking these if your truck isn't that great. Like, you kind of want to wait and hold off on these missions till you have some horsepower behind you. But things are going well so far. I think the extra torque from the specific transmission I have is really helping out here. And then having all the horsepower is helping out as well. Luckily, these trips don't take too long. I mean, they take a lot longer than they normally would. I think generally the time up to Grangeville, I think, is usually a few hours or maybe a little bit less. And obviously this one's going to take 4 hours or whatever. Okay. I'm going to take this one pretty wide here. There we go. I always like to kind of hug the center line a little bit too. But with this car up here, we'll see if we can squeeze on by or if our escort's going to stop. Okay, he's not stopping, so let's okay, cool. That works out. That's the best possible scenario, honestly. I was like, fuck. I don't know if I'm going to clear him with this trailer. Another light. Let's see here. Hopefully we can just clear them this time. Going to swing this way a bit. And we're going to swing this way quite a bit. There we go. The thing I always find to be a problem with these specialty missions is a lot of times you'll end up losing your police escort. Which it'll then tell you, like, oh yeah, you've lost your escort. But it's usually like it'll keep telling you that and never actually do anything about it. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't think we'll lose our escort on this mission, but the ones I find that you generally lose the escort on are usually when you're going to a place where you have to do more freeway travel and you have to merge on the freeway. Usually if there's traffic involved, the escort will fuck up the merge. Like, that is my experience with the escort. Okay, let's bring this in this way so we don't clip that guy. We're going to take this turn a bit wide so we don't clip anyone. Cool. I think this is probably the best of these that I've done so far, honestly. Haven't hit anything, haven't got caught up on anything, like, life is going well. Haven't lost my police escort yet, that's always good. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take this one a little bit more in so I don't go over the yellow too much there. That's usually my thing when I'm cornering here on, you know, these one-lane highways or whatever you want to call them, is to try and keep my trailer from getting too far over the line if I'm going around the corner. Yeah, if it's a straightaway, I don't really care because usually you can see a car long enough to adjust to make sure that you're not over the line with the trailer. But on these corners like this, it's kind of like, I just want to make sure, because you're not going to see them until you ride up on them. I mean, especially with this highway, I know in real life, 55, which is the one that we're traveling right now, is considered Idaho's most dangerous highway. And it's solely because, like, there's so little visibility, since there's so many corners. That, and if I remember right, I think there's a lot more pass lane, like a lot more of the pass lines on the highway than it shows here. Which is a real problem when there's a lot of corners, because a lot of people just try passing when they definitely shouldn't. Okay, we're kind of in between a rock and a hard place right now, so let's just hope that they're pulled off a little bit over to the side, so let's get past them. We'll just take this more in. Okay, there we go. I'll take that a little bit more out, and we'll slow down just a touch. And look at that. I'm just glad we didn't find any real traffic on all those corners like that. Let's hope that's the case for the rest of this. No traffic on the corners. Or I shouldn't say corners, but curves. See, this is just something I'm used to with these special deliveries, is speeding. So it's something that keeps happening here. Surprising. Normally with the special deliveries, like, it seems like it's hard to get up to speed. So I think I must just have the perfect transmission and engine combo for this, though, because this is going really well. Okay, here is, like, we're coming up to, like, the turn that I hate most in this special delivery run. But we will see if we can make it without fucking it up today. I just know there are plenty of times that I have managed to just wipe out some cars when doing this delivery. And it's right up here because this is kind of sharp, and there's a whole bunch of cars. There's always a car parked to your right, so you can't really start swinging as wide, but I think we'll just kind of do this. And we'll just take this one really slow today. Oh man, I know, it is gross. All my streams are gross. Mostly because I'm involved. But hey, even so, there's still entertainment to be had, potentially. You know what? That reminds me of what another friend of mine had said about this. I think it was Dakota. They'd mentioned that this reminds them of all the boring parts of Grand Theft Auto. So no, there's no picking up hookers, unfortunately. Maybe there's a mod for that though. I feel like there has to be a mod for picking up hookers. You know, some lot lizards or whatever. Find them at your local truck stop or whichever truck stop you're at. Yeah, to be fair, they did update a lot in the beta. Maybe that's something. Maybe that's something that they'll have added. Probably not, but we can always imagine. I don't generally stream this while I'm drinking, but there have been a couple of times where I've been playing this while drinking, which, yeah, I don't mind doing a virtual driving simulator while drinking, since obviously crashing in the game isn't going to kill anyone, unlike trying to drink and drive in real life, which is obviously a no-go. Yeah, I think there have been a couple of times where I've slammed back a few while playing this game. Maybe one of these days I'll have to do a drunken stream for it. Who knows? I mean, I always have the liquor cabinet stocked, so it's not like I couldn't. Actually reminds me, I need to go pick up some gin sometime soon. Ran out of gin. No, it's not everyone's drink of choice, but it's something I definitely enjoy. Oh man, you know, I don't know if I've ever had wild turkey. I'm alright with like whiskeys and bourbons and stuff, but not necessarily my favorite. Like, what would you say, whiskey-wise or bourbon-wise, wild turkey's closest to? You know what? I could believe that. I know I've definitely drank some Jack Daniel's honey in my time, and I know that one's pretty good, so I think a combination of honey and whiskey is a pretty safe bet. Like, I feel like those flavors just go together, like, hand in hand. Though on the flip side, I think because I have a tendency to like sweet things, that's usually why I probably drink rum, is I always find rums to be a little bit sweeter, a little bit mellower. Oh, I get that. That's the perfect mix ratio. You know, you do a bit of whatever you're mixing it with, and then a whole bunch of alcohol itself. I mean, I've gotten better about that, but that is definitely how I used to mix all my drinks. Oh man, that's a little bit rough there. Half a bottle. I mean, I guess half a bottle's not too bad, but I've found that in my experience, half a bottle leads to a whole bottle, and that's when it really gets a little bit rough. Because a whole bottle is the dangerous point where you're like, ah, of course I can drink more. And I don't know that I have it into me, or like, I don't know that I have it in me anymore to drink a bit more than the bottle. Well, wine's different though. Like, I feel like a bottle of wine is it's easier and clearer than a bottle of hard alcohol. Like if I get wine or buy wine or whatever, yeah, I'll usually clear a bottle, you know, within a couple of hours, which is probably not the healthiest way to drink it. But on the flip side, I feel like it's the only way to drink it. Like, what am I going to do? Put the fucking bottle back in the fridge and drink some later? Like, nah, nah. The bottle itself is going to get drank right away. Though I guess on the flip side, like, I don't get wine all that often. Like, there was a little bit there where me and like one of my buddies were buying wine every time we hung out, but I think it was mostly to try some of the various Moscato flavors that there were, and yeah, we really haven't done anything since then with wine. See, I'm not really big on red wines. I like the sweeter wines, which are, you know, usually the lighter wines. I mean, I think there's sweet reds, but reds just have too much of a dry flavor for me, and that dry flavor of wine just always kills me. Now, to be fair, I do think I have a bottle of wine in the fridge that I need to actually get to drinking. I'll probably do that after the stream, though. Or maybe not. I gotta remember, gotta wake up by noon tomorrow. Can't stay up too late. You know what? That's always an interesting question. How would you describe a dry flavor? Like, it's just one of those things that when you've had it, you know what it is. Oh man, aren't we a fucking badass over here drinking 2 bottles of wine at once? Yeah, I'll have to buy like a few bottles of wine tomorrow and fuck, we'll see who can put away more wine. But yeah, no, a dry flavor. It's fuck. Yeah, I wish I had like the words to describe it. Okay, going straight here. It's about to turn off the wrong way. I mean, I wouldn't say that like the dry flavor is like sharp. It just, yeah, it just it's a dry flavor. You know, one of these days I'll have to get like a really dry wine, and then I'll have you try some of that, bud. Because I don't know if you've had a really dry wine yet, Mavriz, but one of these days, find the driest one I can. Okay. So, cool thing with these special delivery ones is there's always people here to watch you deliver whatever it is. I don't really know why. Like, do people not really have a life? You can't really get pulled over, but you can get ticketed, which happens often enough for me. I often find myself speeding, and I often find myself getting tickets for said speeding. On the flip side, though, usually they're not too bad. Though I did get hit with like a, I think $5,000 ticket in this game one time for really speeding. I do think it would be interesting if they had like a mechanic for like demerits and shit like that for too much speeding or too much like just bad driving. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. This seems like a great idea right here. And the cool thing is since it's another special delivery mission, we can not have to worry about sleeping or refueling. Also, goddamn, it is hot as fuck right now in my room, or in my project room, I should say that, because yeah, I just felt a bead of sweat run down my side. I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I wiped it and I was like, ah, that's sweat. Goddamn gross, that's what that is. Okay, let's see here. Looks like not too far to go. Yeah, that's a smart idea. I should probably think about like adding tint or something to reduce the light through the windows. I'm a little bit surprised because like one of my roommates usually likes to keep the house like basically Arctic cold, and yeah, they haven't been. So, and I usually don't touch the thermostat, so I'll have to work on that today. Go downstairs and turn that bitch up after I get done streaming. I'm already committed to streaming though, so we'll just deal with it for the moment, for the time being. Oh, I bet. Like, I think another problem is like I have really dark curtains, and you know, mostly because I don't like to have too much sun shining into like any room that I'm in. So curtains, dark curtains definitely heat up a bit more than light curtains would. Okay, we're just gonna pass this guy. You know what, I think I might be an idiot because I think I may have just blown straight past the mission I was supposed to pick up. I got way too distracted there. We're gonna pull the most, like, amazing of UEs, though, to make up for this. Because that was dumb as fuck. It was a very bad move on my part. Okay, here we go. Hell yeah, I'm ready. Probably get my ass kicked, but I'm ready. I have to see, like, if there's. I guess you'd have darts and stuff for that. I just know I have like some of those darts they use for like the fucking dartboards at the bar, but I don't know if that there's a metal tip that you can replace those with, so that's a little bit disappointing. But yeah, we'll see. Probably get destroyed at that. I'm not great at darts. I always find that like my problem with darts is usually I'll like get to a point where I need to like clutch a shot or something and I just can't make it. Fuck, where was this delivery from? Am I just an idiot? I think I might just be an idiot. I don't think I filtered out by city. And there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot. That's what it is. Okay, let's go get this, yeah, which, I know mine can take screw-on tips, it's just I don't have any, like, metal tips. And it sounds like yours is, one of the ones that has the actual like where you have to stick them in there with a metal tip. So I don't know, maybe I'll stop by like a sporting goods store or something. I feel like that's something they might have, potentially. If so, I'll totally use my own bar darts, because they're mine, and I need to get use out of them since I don't really go to the bar that often. Mostly had them for when Dakota was still in town, since he liked to play darts, and yeah, he'd like to go to the bar a bit more often. There we go. Let's pick this fucking mission up right here. Oh yeah. This will be a really long one. And I will have to rest a couple of times during this one, but I think we should be fine. Okay, this is the trailer. Cool. Not in a terrible spot to pick up, so... There we go. But yeah, no, man, darts are fun, but I am not great at them. I need to work on that. Like, I can make some pretty good shots sometimes, but I feel like my problem is as soon as it comes time to like actually clutch things and make some exact shots, that's when I start fucking up. It's like I'll end up like hitting around where I need to, or just completely miss at that point. So we'll see though. Maybe I'll have a good day of darts tomorrow. Okay. I think since this one's not a World of Trucks mission, and I think we're on a fairly limited time frame. Let's see, we got 56 hours to drive about 23 hours worth of distance. We'll do a little bit of speeding. Maybe rack up some tickets, you know? You know what the weather's supposed to be like for tomorrow? I haven't even checked that. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a good day or a bad day. I feel like we discussed that the other day on what the weather was supposed to be. But honestly, I cannot remember for the life of me. I'm just hoping it's not one of those super hot days that we tend to have this time of year. Like, if it's triple digits, man, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? You need to have your fucking birthday party on, oh, 82-ish. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, though. I'm not going to complain, then. If it was triple digits, I'd be, like, upset. I'd be like, come on. Have your birthday at a better time of year. 82-ish. Especially, you know, I feel like it'll be really good since there's a lot of shade in that backyard. So, shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's definitely hotter than I normally like. I prefer like when 60, 60-ish, but 80s are, there's something I can deal with. Though if you kick my ass at darts, I'm just gonna blame it on the heat. I'm gonna be like, oh man, you know, it's too hot out, having heat stroke. It's too hot out. Hands are sweaty. Can't hold the darts correctly. They're slipping out of my hands as I try to throw them at the board. Yeah, I guess my big question though is I wonder if anyone's going to end up with a dart in them tomorrow. Like, I could just see one of us getting hit by either a stray dart or an intentional dart, so that's a concern I'm going to have now. Yeah, that sign said trucks only have to do 35, but on the flip side, I'm not going to do that. Though I am going to slow it down here. Jesus. Well, that's fair. I don't imagine any of us getting that wasted either, but on the, like, I don't know, I wouldn't put it past us either. I feel like most likely to get that wasted would probably be Ezra, but I don't know. Could be wrong. I guess on the flip side, though, you know, we're going to be doing some day drinking, and I don't have to get home till late tomorrow, so I might get that wasted. You never know. Especially since I'm planning on probably being over there by 1 or maybe a little bit before 1. So, might get my, you know, game going early there. I'll touch base with Ezra. See if he wants to get like 40s or something tomorrow, or what the plan for drinks are tomorrow. Though I feel like he's been talking about the 40s are a bit harder to get, so maybe that won't be in the future. I could probably do some 40s though if that is in the cards for tomorrow. Okay, got the new meadows here. Now it's time to start driving 55 again. See, normally I stream till 2 a.m. on Fridays. I think tonight I'll probably only stream till 1 a.m. Unless this mission makes it longer. Probably not going to go all the way till 2 though. Since don't want to stay up too late, want to get up a little bit earlier than normal tomorrow. Wouldn't want to be late to your shindig. Also, I wonder if that, like, McCall population sign's correct. I feel like McCall has more than about 3,000 people. Could be wrong, but I just feel like it should have more. Yeah, that's fair. I just figure I'm going to go a little bit earlier. But that's just me. I don't have a reason as to why I want to go a bit earlier. I just feel like it. But yeah, I'll probably be going about 1 or maybe a little bit prior. So I figure you might be there by then, you might be there later, who the fuck knows. Also, that headlight usage offense was like BS, man. It wasn't that dark out yet. See, what's gonna be funny is like when you show up super late and it's like, everyone's like, already a little bit toasty and everything. Actually, that's fair. Unfair, you know. I don't think Kabiki really drinks that often. I don't know if he'll be drinking with us tomorrow. Actually, I guess he probably is off tomorrow. Or maybe, was it... Fuck, man, I feel like one of these Saturdays, like, he had talked about having to work. I'm pretty sure it's this Saturday. So... guess he might not even be involved until it's later in the night anyway. Fuck, man, I gotta try and remember things a bit better. I've been a little bit scatterbrained, so fucking remembering shit's hard. Yeah, as I said, I think he said he did. Which, I don't know what time he has to work until tomorrow. I know he said that his boss had, like, a show or something. But I don't know if that means that he only has to work until his boss is done with that show, or if he has to work, like, all the way until close. Who the fuck knows? That or I could be especially wrong. Maybe he has to work the show itself. I remember him saying it was, some trading card show. On the flip side, like, I can't imagine where that'd be held at. I feel like that would be something held at, like, the I don't know. I think he said like towards the fairgrounds, but I can't imagine how many people would go to a trading card show. But I'm not too big into trading card games, so that's just probably me underestimating how much of a pull those things have. I mean, I guess there has to be a pretty decent market for trading cards, because I've heard some fucking cards, going for absurd prices when people are doing those, like, trading card openings and shit like that. Okay. Of course, this way station, there has to be all this traffic. Like, what the fuck, man? There was hardly any traffic before, and now there's, like, every fucking car on the road decided to show up. God damn. Let's see, how many hours do we have left before we need to actually take a break here? Let's see. You have to take a rest stop in about 3 hours, so I think once I take the, well, 3 in-game hours, I should say. Once I take that rest stop, that first rest stop, I'll probably check the candle gel, see if that's mixed up, or see if that's melted, I should say. Okay. This guy behind me can just suck it. I'm going slow and they have to deal with it. Oh, look at that, it's raining. Yeah, fuck. And I know when I went outside earlier today, it was a bit overcast, and I was quite enjoying that. Hopefully it's overcast tomorrow. I don't want it to be too bright and sunny. Okay. Like, I'm not looking to develop a sunburn at your shindig. That would be pretty awesome. One thing that they seem to have introduced is they did introduce a multiplayer, kind of, which they literally just introduced that because I literally updated this today. And yeah, now they do have a kind of multiplayer option, it looks like, so I'm gonna have to get some friends involved on that. Also, partly cloudy, that's fucking good with me. I know this time of year is usually not so cloudy, so any shade I can get. Yeah, now I'm looking forward to trying out the multiplayer part of this game sometime soon, since, again, they just literally added it. It's called Convoy or something like that, which I assume would just be, doing deliveries as part of a convoy, but I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. Like, I knew there was a mod for multiplayer before, but it's pretty cool that they have a actual official multiplayer now. Okay, there we go. I know I bitch about this enough, but rain in this game is way too powerful. It like severely inhibits acceleration, deceleration, and also turn radius. I'm just hoping that like one of these days they get it so it's not quite as terrible as it is now. Okay, let's see how much longer until we have to actually take a rest period, or a break, or whatever you want to call it. Rest stop, there we go. It's still about 3 hours, so I'm going to actually take a fucking second here to look at the map and try and plan ahead. How far is that? That's about an hour and a half. Okay. That's about 4 hours. Okay. Well, fuck. How far is that? That's a little bit too far. So we'll aim to take a rest break as soon as we get to Utah then. Well, I think, well, not quite to Utah, but getting close to Utah. Okay, here we go.